You can learn more frequently. Please take advantage of that.
Is it laser or razor sharp? I always wondered that.
Laser razors. So guys, I've heard Scrum talked about that it gets you to market faster, or that it gets twice as much done in half the time, or just lots of description of Scrum making you faster. What do we think about this? Is this true? Is it helpful? Rob, what do you think?
Well, let's talk about some aspects of product delivery. Like, you want to build something, you think that this product is going to work, and you want to get it to market. Without talking about value, without even talking about if your customer likes it, let's just talk about getting stuff to market quicker. How could you do that? And so one of the things I would consider is what waste can we be removing from the process of getting something from point A to point B? Believe it or not, there's a lot of things people do on a regular basis that are just wastes of time and waste of resources and money. This happens through processes that don't make any sense anymore, or they're burdensome, or excessive documentation for things people don't read. Approval processes that allow for just really, really long wait times. Like, I'm waiting for Susie in HR to bless this thing so we can get it to market. Oh, Susie's on vacation for 2 weeks and nobody can do the job for her. That stuff adds up. And so if you want to get to market faster, you got to be just laser sharp focused on, is it laser or razor sharp? I always wondered that. Either way, you got to be sharp.
Laser razors.
You can bring that razor out and just really look for anything that is slowing you down. And in Scrum, we talk about impediments, blah, 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 and Scrum Masters remove them and help to remove them. So, stick your Scrum Master in this problem. Find those things that they're time sinks. They're time wasters. Make sure we're not building features that aren't necessary to solve product and sprint goals. And picking on that. I mean, if we're going to talk about a context for creating lean product development, it's in making sure that we're focused on goals. Make sure you have a sprint goal. Make sure you have a product goal. They can be used as filters to prevent you from doing things that aren't necessary now. Sure, you can always do that later once you release and learn more from your market. But yeah, that's my thought on it. I mean, really focus and hone in on the things that are wasteful. Don't do them, and you'll probably get to market quicker.
Yeah, that's a good point. Scrum is built on empiricism, and we talk about that a lot, but I think we also forget that Scrum is also built on lean, and a big part of that is removing waste. Cool.
Yeah.
Greg, what do you think?
Well, I like the combination, lean and empirical. I want to focus on the benefit of being able to improve your time to market to begin with. And if we purely look at it from I've got a chunk of value that's very large, I want all of this to get to market sooner, we may miss a really critical opportunity to learn something sooner. And so I'm going to pitch smaller deliverables give us a huge opportunity for rapid learning mechanism. And so time to market, when focused on learning, give us that strategic advantage. So think about these little micro experiments that we want to get into the wild. For a very simple example, maybe it's an A/B test, and this could be some user interface, either hardware or even software or something else entirely. What kind of feedback can I get on two different ideas? The concepts around hypothesis-driven development, or testing your assumptions or your theories before you just simply keep going with your original plan, I think are validated with that time to market sequence. The smaller the bits of deliverables, the better opportunity we have to learn. And so time to market, increasing it, a really huge reason why that's helpful is because we can learn quicker. So here's the caveat. You actually got to look at the information, look at the feedback so you can learn something and do something better. So I'm going to really not go into how to improve it, but more so what you can do once you have improved it. You can learn more frequently. Please take advantage of that. So that's my thoughts on that right now.
Nice. Yeah, faster learning.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the whole benefits of Scrum, right? Is that we're gonna learn instead of predictively assume what the customer wants. We're gonna deliver value and learn from that. And so I cringe a little bit when I hear people describe Scrum as a way to get faster or speed you up. That may or may not be true. Sometimes Scrum might actually slow you down, but before you throw it away and say, no, we can't slow down, why would I use this? Think about, I would rather go 50 miles an hour in the right direction than 80 miles an hour in the wrong direction, right? This way is going to get me to where I want to go much faster. And so it's not just an idea of raw throughput or hit the gas pedal and get more stuff done. Scrum can help you get to market sooner rather than faster because, like Greg said, you're delivering a smaller piece of value. And it also might help you achieve your goals sooner because you're adapting your way, by removing waste, like you said, Rob, or just by learning that, hey, this thing we thought the customer really valued, turns out we took some steps in that direction and they didn't respond. And so our assumptions were wrong. And so we can change course and, go a different direction and reprioritize what we're delivering or completely change our goal if we have to. That's allowed because we learn, hey, that this goal that we thought was important, turns out the market's not responding. I hate being that person that's like, use this word, not that word. Like, I don't like being that guy, but I do think it's important to distinguish between, is Scrum going to make you faster? Maybe, maybe not. Is Scrum going to get you to where you want to go sooner? If used well, probably.
Hey there. So if you're here and this is your first time and you're interested in growing in your agility and understanding things like Scrum and other agile topics, then be sure to get started by hitting that subscribe button and also that bell. You're going to get notifications and I don't want you to miss out on a thing.